Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and the new challenge over at Anything But a Card is up, and the challenge is number 26, and the theme is fairies or fairy tales, and I chose to do fairy tales. And this project is from the Kaleidoscope book by Suzanne boy, I'm gonna screw that up. And I did do this technique back in February, and if you look at my past videos or my blog, you can see what I did there. And it's basically like 10 steps. And here's my little cheat sheet. I used a cereal box on the panels from this. This is a Quaker Oats cereal box from Costco, and I cut it all apart, and I beveled all 4 panels. And then I just took one, and I used the first step. I used the ink pad, and this is supposed to be timed when you're doing all this. And I never set a timer. I just did it, and just like, because when it's time, you don't really think. You just do, and that's basically what I did, even though I didn't time myself. I just went and did it. So I took 2 ink pads when you're supposed to take 3, but I took 2. I took the Faded Jean and Walnut Stain because it was just there, sitting on my desk, and I just stamped it on there with, like you're using a rubber stamp. Then I took a crayon because I couldn't find my Sharpie, and I didn't want to hunt for it, and I just wrote down hi ho, off to work we go, someday my prince will come, and I named all 7 dwarfs. Then I took 2 paint colors. I took the light fuchsia and the vintage orange, and I just put it onto the lightweight chipboard, and with a already used up gift card, I scraped it. And then what was still white, I took my finger and just finger painted on there with the 2 colors. Then I took some scrapbook paper, torn like 5 pieces from it, and glued it onto here. And I used the glue and seal for all my gluing on this project, because if I use the glue stick like I did the last time I did this project, I found that when I was cutting this into the ATCs and postcards sizes, that the stuff was coming up that I glued down, and the glue and seal works really well. Plus, it was in front of me. And then after that dried, I took a color pencil and just doodled around there, on there, and then I took like 2 magazine pages, and you can see the Sally Henson ad on this one. And then I took a couple of it was a magazine article or picture of flowers from the Martha Stewart magazine. You can see it here, and I took 3 of the flowers and glued it on there. And then I took 2 more colors of craft paint. I took the Sunny Yellow, and this one's a watered down. I watered it down, so I just put it on here, and with a paintbrush painted it, spread it around, and then I took a baby wipe and wiped some of it off. And then with the credit card, with the gift card, I took, I took the Paradise. This is a really nice blue. Put it on there and scraped it, the gift card, and then again with the baby wipe, I wiped some of it off. You can see here. And then I took 2 Viva Las Vegas stamps. These are new ones. This is the coffee ring stamp, and this is a recycled heart. And I used I think the Color Box Stephanie Bernard Licorice Black to stamp on there. You can see it. One of the rings right there. And then after I did that, next step was texture, and I added some of the light fuchsia on here, and I stamped it. I don't know if you can see it, but it came out really nice. You can probably see it more in this one a little bit. Then I saw this side and I took some more of that craft paint and put it on here and stamped that, and you can see that really well on here. So then the last step was sprays and stencils. So I took this alphabet stencil and I used the SEI tumble dye. I sprayed that, and then I moved it up so I can get drips. And then I heat set that, and then I took the punchinella and I took this black spray, and it's a combination of Lindy Stamp Gang Scrammy Banshee Black, because there was a little bit of that left in here, and then I had the SEI tumble dye in black, and I put that in there because using the spray bottle for that one, it wasn't coming out, and I think it was getting a little thick for some reason, because I had it for so long, I guess, I don't know. So I put a little bit of that in here, and then I put some water in here to make it not so thick. And I used the punchinella, and I used that on there. Then I heat set that, and then I cut 2 ATCs and not 2 ATCs, 2 postcards and an ATC. I would have gotten another ATC if I cut right, but I didn't. And then I edged everything in black craft paint. So the images that you see here are from this book. It's like a Disney, so not like, it is a golden treasure book of all the Disney stories. Well, not all of them, but this was back in the 80s that I had it, and it was already falling apart. So this Snow White one, I already was cut up to do something with that I never did. I think it was probably for the project like this back in February that I never did anything with. So I glued it with the glue and seal, and I did seal it. But I noticed when I was sealing it after I glued it, put it on the postcard, that the black from the spray was coming onto the brush, and I really noticed it on here. It was getting onto the picture. So I was going to seal the whole ATC, and that wasn't good, but it was easy to clean off. So then I went online and looked for Snow White quotes, and I found this one from Grumpy, and I copied and pasted it into one of the Word programs that comes with Windows, and I used the Dean Martin font, and it says, the next thing you know, she'll be tying your beards up in pink ribbons and smelling ya up with that stuff called perfume. And I glued that with, what did I use to glue that with? I think I used Glossy Accents. And then I did the edges with a black Bic pen. Did the same thing. This was the Three Little Pigs, and the Three Little Pigs are actually 2 different pictures of them playing music. The harmonica one and that guy on the other end is from one, he's from one picture, and he's from the same picture. These 2 are from the same picture, and then he's from another picture. Because the first one I was going to use, they wouldn't fit all on the same ATC. So then I took one of the lines of the song, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, which was in the book, in the story, and I cut that first line up and glued it down, and that one I used the glue and seal, and I edged that sentiment with the black Bic pen. And this one's from Cinderella, and I wanted something to do with the shoes, because he is bringing the glass slipper, and I didn't really see a movie quote that I liked, so then on Google or Yahoo search, I saw this quote or whatever sentiment that says, and I liked it, so I wrote that up and printed it off with the same font as the previous one, and it says, Cinderella, proof that a new pair of shoes can change your life. And I wrote that with the big pen. And that's it. So go over to Anything But a Card Challenge blog and play along and link up your project. It can be on Flickr, it can be on your blog, it can, any way you can post a picture. You can link up your picture to our blog. Go ahead and do that. And thanks for